and I'm black, y'all. And I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all. And I'm black, y'all. And I'm black, y'all. And I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all. I'm blickety black, blacker than black.
Good afternoon, everybody. It's your boy Ben 10. We back at it again, ready to go. We got a treat for y'all today, starting this way.
D-Lo. Hey, what's up? It's your boy Joe T.
You already know it's your boy Monty Grant Pate, sports writer and reporter.
Yeah, what's poppin'? It's your girl Key.
What's good, Josh? Your boy Aaron Spencer. Ain't money from Kansas City.
Period. And it's your girl Maya K with the word of the day. So getting right into it, everyone knows that it is Black History Month. Woo woo, black people, period. Even though we got the shortest month. But I know, crazy, right? But so our campus activity board, CAB, they have a lot of stuff planned this month. Today, which is February 6th, they have the Tone Up Your Body. So hopefully everyone attends that. It sounds very active. On February 13th, they have a Don't Touch My Hair event, and that's all about black hair care. On February 13th, the day before Valentine's Day, they have Cultural Kisses. So I don't know what that would be about, but it sounds fun. February 17th, they have Casino Night, which is a Harlem Nights theme. So make sure y'all, if anyone has seen Harlem Nights, y'all know what to wear. February 25th, they have Black Dollar, which is financial literacy. And then February 27th, they have Jazz and Blues. And it says Jazz Live at LU Night. So I'm assuming it's going to be some music, maybe food. And during this month of February, they also have Themed Wednesday. So February 5th was supposed to be a blackout. We didn't have classes that day. On the 12th, it's Dashiki Day. On the 19th, it's Cultural Tea. And then the 26th is Celebrity Dress Up. So I'll be dressing like Beyonce, of course. But, okay.
Cool beans, cool dreams. Kiwi, you gon' tip us off on this Meek and Nicki. What's going on, man?
Well, yesterday, Nicki Lewinsky, Nicki Minaj, Nicki the hater.
Nicki the ninja, Nicki the Harajuka Barbie.
She went on to Twitter to be a troll against young Robert Rameek Williams, Meek Mill. And she went on to post a picture of him and say, trigger fingers turned to hashtag Twitter fingers, bad built face, a star, obsessed with the queen. And then she went on for multiple tweets and said, NIGGA, been tweeting about my man for a year now, talking about he went to my page to see him, but he was blocked. My man is for me, move on. I know you embarrassed. And she just was saying a lot of crazy stuff. And Meek went on to reply and say, the only way you can try to kill my career is to say I beat women. Talk about your brother convicted of rape and you been new and paid for his lawyer. Your little brother touched that little girl too. You know I know. Yikes. You want me to crash with your boyfriend and I won't. And he made more tweets and things, but basically he was just saying like her brother is a rapist and she knew and
well, the whole world knows her brother's a rapist.
Yeah, but she supported, and they say that she paid cash for hush money or something like that, $20,000.
Wow, so, yeah. That's a lot to digest.
It is.
They sound stupid.
How's everybody feeling?
So. Whose side is everybody taking? Is we rocking with Meek or some people going with Nicki?
Neither. They look stupid.
Dream Chaser.
I am a diehard Dream Chaser.
Dream Chaser. We rocking with Dream Chase.
I'm rocking with neither one. They too damn old.
I'm me and Aaron on the same side. They
too damn old. Stupid. Like I just don't get like what this. Because I remember like a few weeks ago, like they had the incident in the store where they was arguing. We still don't know like what sparked that up and everything. Like
they still love each other.
Like what's going on? Like I've seen things people saying like I guess Meek's and his new girlfriend is like expecting a kid now. Nicki is like messed up over that and stuff like that because she's been talking for these past few years how she wanted kids. She retiring because she wants to start a family. It's just too much going on. She's like 36, 37. He's up there too. And they on Twitter arguing.
Stupid.
It's messy.
And my thing is, y'all had such a public relationship. I think anybody that was really like rocking with somebody that long, for y'all to go and bash each other, it makes y'all look really dumb. Because at one point, y'all was doing whole songs together.
They dropped one of the hottest songs.
That's what
Eyes
I'm
on
saying.
You was
so
about. I was in my.
All eyes on me.
At the same time, at the same time, I feel like Nicki Minaj is hurt. And the reason I say that, my reason for saying that is because she had the prime opportunity to ride for Meek when things had went bad with the whole case against the judge, and he was like, Nicki should have spoke up. She didn't speak up.
Talk to him.
She was finna let this man go back to jail and do a 2 to 4 for popping a willie when she could have spoke up against the judge. She thought he was done for. But Meek being the resilient artist that I know he is, he came back. Now he hanging out with billionaires.
Billionaires.
There it is.
Now I want to say this.
him.
What you said, Ben, was 100% true. She is hurting. She is hurting. And I don't even want to just say it's for my boy Meek. Her longtime boyfriend, who I think she was with the longest out of everybody she done been with. Safari. Ooh. He is now married with the baby, She could be hurt from that.
I would say she's more hurt with Meek.
That's one reason why she acting out. Then you got Meek. He got a baby on the way, right? She want a baby. She mad. New dude. She don't look all that happy, but that's not for me to, judge. But I know one thing. She shouldn't be going back and forth with her ex on social media that she don't care about.
Right.
If she don't care about him. And I mean, if we look at everything since that and broke up, she didn't stand up for Meek, as you said, Ben. She didn't. But what has Meek done since then? He has done nothing but elevated. Like you said, his company is now billionaires. He is now signed to, under probably, I think it's a management contract, but Rock Nation. Billionaire status, you know what I'm saying? He's going up. She's staying stagnant. Everybody in the game, even these little female rappers, are attacking Nicki right now. They feeling like they can come at her crown. Why? Because she's descending right now.
That's what he said. He said her bag getting low, so she need to try to do
somebody. Like I said, she clout chasing right now.
My only problem with Meek would be, I noticed how he said that, like she knows that he been knew about the rape thing. I don't like the whole rape situation. If you been knew about it, Meek, you should have been one of the people to say something. Don't come out and say, because I know. If you knew that situation at that time, don't wait till now when y'all getting into it to be like, oh, you been new. Because if both of y'all been new, then both of y'all are at fault, Nicki and Meek. So that's just my whole problem with that situation. I feel like with the whole rape thing, if you been new, you should have been stood up for that little girl since you got so much to say about her now.
I feel like with that situation, and it's such a touchy situation. Meek said when he found out that she knew that her brother did that and she backed him, Meek said, that's when I decided to separate myself from you.
But why didn't you say anything is my thing? Because people always say
it went to court.
But no,
the man is doing 25 years.
No, but I'm saying, but my thing is you don't. Something when you're getting into it with somebody, don't wait to bring it up. Oh, I've been new. Don't wait till when y'all get into it. You could have said something. That's even like with the R. Kelly stuff. I don't agree with anybody who's trying to say something now. If you been knew about it, speak up. No matter even if you saying something won't help anything. If you knew about it and you not even just a witness to it, if you were around the situation and you been new, you should have spoke up and said something. That goes for anybody in any rape situation. You can't bring that up later just because you into it with a person. If somebody is being raped and it's a little girl involved, you should have said something right when it happened, Meek. But that's all I have to say. Yeah. They both look like clowns.
Yeah, I feel like at the end of the day, like both of them are wrong. It's just this Twitter beef. It's real messy.
They old.
I just feel like Meek had to respond, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, who gonna sit there and just let somebody talk about you on Twitter?
Right,
and
this female is defiling his character.
You know what I'm saying?
She's trying to,
he's a woman beater
exactly,
and all these
like
but he cleared that up and said that he is not, and he said, like, that's what she would try to say.
Straight up.
He already knew what she was going to attempt to say.
When somebody tries to, when they got to resort to lies to make themselves look better, they don't got nothing else to say, really.
How does everybody know it's a lie?
How about everybody just get their bag and worry about their new person?
That's the problem.
To respond, we don't know. But what we're going to speak about is what we do know. Nicki, you backed your brother knowing that he did this horrible thing to a young child. That's facts. He got 25 to life. He was convicted of that. Which brings us over to the Gayle King situation.
Hold on, I got a question, though. Wait. If that's y'all brother What would y'all do?
I'm doing the same thing Nicki did. But I mean, wrong is wrong. I mean, but I know it's wrong. I'm not saying
if it's y'all blood brother, what would y'all do?
I would. I
can't even say what I would or wouldn't do.
I mean, I don't want to sound wrong or anything, but
man, there's certain things that you just can't rock with. In life, it's certain things that you just cannot rock with. It's certain things that you cannot rock with, brother, cousin, sister, wife, whatever. If you doing something to an innocent child and that type of thing, I can't back you. You don't get my funds. You don't get my support.
I'm not exactly.
Money and with her being a woman, she should have backed that young girl
exactly. So
even
Meek,
harder.
Meek, when you knew about it,
he separated himself.
You should no, but that's
because
my thing.
Sometimes
but that's
things
my thing.
Are gonna hit the fan.
But see, that's my thing.
Anyway.
Meek, you could have been the voice to help that. So you can't separate. That's like a little me knowing on campus about a little girl being raped by somebody, and me being like, you know what, I'm just not gonna mess with that group of people no more. Maya, the person in me who has morals, I'm going to stand up for it no matter what. You just left the situation and you didn't say nothing. So now it looks like clownish to me when you bring it up in an argument when you should have said something back when it first happened.
Here's the thing, and this is why I back Meek. You're innocent until proven guilty. Until you're convicted, I'm not bringing that up. He did not see her physically harm or abuse a child.
But on Twitter,
it's all naysay until it's proven in court.
But on Twitter, he specifically said,
naysay.
No, but I'm saying,
he said you knew
that I
knew.
He said
he's making assumptions that she knew.
No,
in court, Nicki said she did not know.
No, Ben, he said you knew that I know what really happened. That he knew. He said that.
And with that being said, we got to think about who we talking about. We talking about two people who used to be a couple. We know couples pillow talk. That means Nicki, if Meek knows anything, he found it out from who? Nicki.
But why didn't you say something? If you coming from
this is your girlfriend at the time, right?
Get that man his day.
Hey, Drew,
are you gonna testify?
Drew.
First off, he already had ongoing cases going, so he can't just.
Okay, I'm just gonna say this. Can't nobody tell me nothing about somebody raping a little girl and Maya keep her mouth hushed. That's all I'm gonna say. That's my last word. Y'all can't. Don't ever think y'all could ever come to me about somebody raping a little girl and Maya just gonna stay quiet. Once I find out, I'm snitching.
I feel like unless you seen it with your personal own eyes, then you can't say nothing until that person gets convicted.
I'm saying
that's the problem with the Kobe situation. We got Gayle King. She never seen that. Kobe was never convicted. But now you speaking on something that you didn't see or he wasn't convicted of in court.
Well,
so we going off opinions and feelings and things of that. Where's the conviction? Meek did what every real man in this circle would do.
No.
I'm not speaking on it until that man gets convicted.
Well, I'm not. I guess I'm not. Hold on, Ben.
Innocent until proven guilty.
My thing is, I understand what you're saying, but don't bring it up on Twitter. Hold on, no, don't bring it up on Twitter when y'all get into it. Then that's clownish. No, it's clownish. It's clownish. It's clownish. My thing is, somebody get raped.
What Gayle King did was clown stuff.
Well, Ben, God forbid, if somebody around you get raped and you never say nothing.
If I didn't see I can't say that somebody did or didn't do something.
So a family
you got people getting accused.
Listen, Ben, hold on, wait. No, I'm not agreeing with Gayle King. My thing
that's what you're doing.
So listen, if you have a little cousin who gets raped, you didn't see it, but she done told auntie, she done told your sister, she done told so many people. I'm going to stay out of it because I'm not for sure. But that's your little cousin. No, just give me your honest opinion.
You want my honest opinion?
Yes.
If I'm Meek Mill in this situation,
I'm saying yours.
And I'm a man of influence, I'm not convicting somebody with public opinion until they go to court.
Drew.
Until a person
y'all
has
the
their
main
day
people
in
that
court,
got to say something about it. Hold on, stop. Hold on, Ben. Drew, you got a little cousin that's raped. She tells your aunties, your brother, your mama, they don't go to nobody, but she tells all of them. You gonna be like, well, I didn't see it, so I really don't have an opinion. I can't really say nothing about it.
Well, what I'm gonna do is put myself in Meek's shoes.
No, say what y'all would do. Stop putting yourselves in Meek's shoes.
I would wonder why you wouldn't beat Nicki Minaj.
Say what y'all would do. Stop saying what Meek would do. Say what y'all would do. Say what y'all would do. Say what y'all as Drew and Ben. What would y'all do? Stop putting yourselves in Meek's position.
If I personally
I'm saying this is your little girl cousin.
Somebody told me that somebody did something, cousin or not. If somebody told me that somebody did something, cousin or not, family or not, you're innocent until you're proven guilty.
Oh, that's dead. You can't rape my little cousin if I don't got the facts, and if I got a little cousin that says she was raped, I don't need the facts. I don't need the facts. I don't need the facts. That's dead. That's dead. That's dead.
Behind closed doors, he separated himself from her. But being that he's a public image, you just can't come out and say that this person did something if you don't know all the facts.
That's dead.
Hey, I gotta go with Ben on that.
No, listen.
I gotta go.
I see where Maya's coming from because the real thing is Nicki knew he did it. Nicki was paying people hush money to keep quiet about the situation.
And I'm not saying that's right.
Nicki was paying lawyers to do that, but Meek knew. So basically, she's saying like he knew the situation. Nicki confirmed that the situation happened, and he knew it happened, but he didn't say nothing. But then on the same thing, I can't see where Ben's coming from, saying how Meek didn't want to get involved with all that, and like he.
But
didn't
my
get
thing
involved
is, don't bring it up on Twitter.
But then again, that goes back to what she says. He didn't want to get involved with it, but why wait till y'all get into an argument to then you ain't got nothing to say, so all right, bet.
In court.
But still, it's clownish.
And to Meek's defense, he's convicted now.
It's clownish.
It's a fact.
I'm saying, but why bring it up?
But why?
Because he couldn't speak on it.
He's been arrested.
Didn't know for sure.
He hasn't just been arrested. He hasn't just been arrested.
He's just been convicted.
Somebody get arrested for stuff they didn't do all the time. There's a lot of innocent men.
They're not hearing you, Aaron.
There's a lot of innocent men that's been accused of rape that some people feel they didn't do it, some people feel they did do it. Just because I feel that Kobe did or didn't do it don't mean I can make a public statement saying that I'm not backing him and tarnish his name when he wasn't convicted. Had Nicki's brother never been convicted, had he beat his court case, I wouldn't be talking about it. Meek wouldn't be talking about it. He did what he did behind the scenes and separated himself. But because he was convicted in court and it's public knowledge that he abused his child, then now Meek can go on a public stage and say what's known to everybody.
It's been
convicted though. He wasn't
in the public.
He wasn't charged. He just got charged in court. That just happened like a week ago.
This has been going on. This not like he just got convicted yesterday.
Anyway,
the verdict just came out like a week ago.
Okay,
the verdict just came out a week ago.
So moving on. So Gayle King has came out and did an interview with Lisa Leslie, and in the interview. The Shade Room and a lot of news sources only posted certain clips of it. But in the clips, she was pretty much asking Lisa Leslie about the 2003-2004 sexual assault case that Kobe had on one female. And so she was pretty much just asking Lisa Leslie how she felt about it. Lisa was saying, oh, well, I know a lot of NBA players. I have a lot of NBA player friends, and Kobe is one of the few who isn't that type of guy, who doesn't want to bring girls to the section, stuff like that. So she was saying, she's pretty much, she doesn't believe any of it. Well, she doesn't believe that, she didn't say she doesn't believe that it happened. She doesn't believe that it happened with force, which I agree with. I mean, you Kobe Bryant, I feel like people like him don't need to force himself on anybody. But then Gayle went back and said, well, since you're his friend, Lisa, you can't see those signs. So everybody has pretty much been on Gayle King's back. I think it's inappropriate for her to bring that up at this time. Yeah. Like Lisa said in the interview, he's been alive all these years. After that, y'all could have asked him, and nobody ever did. Why bring it up now after he passes away? So I think that's clownish too.
Did you guys see like Snoop's video of like his reaction?
Oh yeah, he was very upset. Him and Boost, everybody's upset. I mean, I could see why their family's still mourning. Heck, it wasn't even him that died; it was his daughter too. Like their family is still going through something. So I feel like that was just very messy. But she actually came out this morning and pretty much, I don't know if she apologized. I didn't think I heard an apology. But she said she understood why everybody was upset because she was pretty much saying her network that she was working with only posted that clip. They didn't post the whole interview where I guess she was uplifting Kobe and all that good stuff. So
do you guys like feel like they're like attacking like the black community? I know Snoop was talking about that. Like,
yes, her and Oprah do it all the time.
Well, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna just be blunt, clear cut, and dry, because that's what a journalist's supposed to do. Alive or not, you know, I know a lot of people are sensitive about his death, but the reason they didn't bring it up when he was alive because he was never convicted.
Right.
No, she wasn't saying. Lisa was saying y'all didn't ask these questions though. Just not even about
and
him
Lisa
being convicted.
also said, she said, so what happened in the case? She was like, oh well, the girl agreed not to go through with it, and she was like, okay, so he wasn't convicted. And she was like, yeah. She was like, all right, we're gonna leave it at that. Why are we talking about something that was never proven?
Yeah, he wasn't even guilty.
Well, Gayle King,
she was trying to say, do you think that did that have like mess with his legacy and stuff like that? Do you think that like will have effect on his legacy going down the line?
That's disrespectful, really.
I mean,
it's disrespectful for the timing.
For the timing. But the point of a journalist, that's like a legit question. Like you talk about his legacy, that's something that like really had like a hit on the man's like. But he wasn't guilty. We get that, but it was like it's still something
that's a part of the
like
media, y'all.
Like accuse the like we were just talking about accuse the rape or charge the rape. If you accuse, like that's going.
It wasn't like talking about it like when he was.
That's what
we're saying now. That's what we're saying now, though. That's what we're saying now, though.
We're saying like we're from the journalist's point. She's asking like, does that like have a hit on his legacy? But then again, like the timing is too soon. He wasn't convicted of. That's why people are.
Yeah,
on
that's
her
why.
head about it.
Like,
my thing is like, say we in an interview, I'm Kobe Bryant, and then or I'm somebody speaking on Kobe Bryant, and then you ask me that. All somebody would have to respond with is, was he found guilty? When the reporter asked the question, no, he wasn't. He was acquitted of all charges.
Leave it alone.
Then that's that. You know what I'm saying?
Leave it alone.
Then that's that. I ain't gonna, but yeah, that's that though.
But I think what Aaron is saying though, like what Ben said, if you a journalist and you trying to get to the point, no matter if they're convicted, if it's something in the media, as a journalist, you're still gonna ask. You're still it doesn't matter you're still gonna ask.
As a journalist.
And my thing, hold on, I'm not done, Ben. Let me finish. Thank you. So, like I was saying though, as a journalist, when he was alive, they could, even if he didn't want to talk about it, if he was like, I wasn't convicted, yada, yada, just drop it. Nobody ever took that opportunity. They waited, and just to even bring it up at all, they waited till he passed away. Did nobody take that opportunity while he was alive? And that's what everybody was saying. Even if he wasn't convicted, y'all had so many opportunities to even just ask about it. And he could have gave his answer like, I wasn't convicted, I'm dropping it. But y'all never gave him that respect. Y'all waited till he passed away. So I think that's what everybody's problem was. It's not even about him being convicted, not being convicted, all that. It's just the point of y'all talking about it. Y'all wait to even talk about it until once he passes away. Y'all could have did this when he was alive, but y'all chose not to. So I think that's just the problem.
Well, I was going to say, as a journalist, I know that everybody want to get the big scoop and get the biggest question and get the biggest reaction. I'm a journalist, you understand? That's what I'm getting my degree for, but I'm a man first. This man got a wife who's grieving over her 13-year-old daughter, and she just lost her husband. And all you want to focus on is the negative point of this man's life when he's done so much greatness for the community, so much.
And my fault. Go ahead, but you can finish. But then Gayle King, she did state this morning when she released the video, it was a longer interview than that.
Yeah.
CBS just happened to post that. CBS trying to get.
The
like
ratings and stuff. That's why I said they only posted that clip. They didn't do the whole thing.
She said that she didn't know they were going to post just that part of it. Like, not saying she should have asked the question, not saying she should have did this and that. But you're not going to say, like, she just wanted, let's focus on what Kobe did bad. What did he do wrong?
Right.
And all that.
And most people, they wouldn't go back and watch the full interview. They just see that clip and be like, oh, forget it. Like, it was a whole interview of her praising Kobe. It wasn't just that that stood out because CBS wanted that part to stand out, and they knew the ratings and what it was gonna give them. But just like Aaron said this morning, she came out. She was like, if she would have only seen that clip as a viewer, she would have been upset as well. But you want the ratings, so CBS did what they wanted to do.
It is what it is, man. I don't care if she did 2 hours after the interview. Joe Rogan do a 2-hour podcast interviewing people about Kobe. They don't bring up no negative stuff. It's all about positive. They praise the things that they knew for fact. We knew for fact that he was a great father. We knew for fact that he took his daughter to these games and was training her. We knew for fact that he enjoyed what he did when he did play the game, and he enjoyed it even more after playing the game. It's so much good to focus on. Why bring up negative? Why bring up negative?
Well, they were talking about his whole career, his whole. So that
not
was
his legacy because it was never proven.
But I'm saying that was just
people even mad. Like
see,
that's the original thing.
It's
that
not
people
a bad question.
I don't think y'all getting what I'm saying. I'm saying, convicted or not, the allegations happen. That's gonna take a hit on anybody's career. It don't matter if they're convicted or not. So she's saying, even if he wasn't convicted, him being even accused of rape, do you think that'll have like an impact on his legacy and what people remember him for?
But that's literally
you saying no. That's your opinion. You never know. There's plenty of people in this world.
The question should be if it should or shouldn't, because like we said, like in court is until proven guilty. He was proven not guilty, so it's like that shouldn't affect it. It shouldn't affect it. Will it? I mean, probably, because people don't talk about it. But look, it's R&B singers and stuff out here who get charged. I mean, not even charged, but like accused of rape and stuff like that all the time. We know people be faking with this stuff, like just saying this and that. Come on, man. Come on, man. And then, like I said, you know what I'm saying?
But that wasn't a hit in his career.
It's all type of stars stuff, but this stuff happens all the time where people getting accused of rape and this and that. It's just, I mean, his stuff was all the way out there, and then it was a whole situation. But at the end of that situation,
even with all of these celebrities being accused of rape, they still, even with just the allegation, they still get asked about it. I mean, because that's something a part of your career. That's something in the history of your career. So it's not like she's bringing it up because he should. Yeah, it's just
no. I'm not saying it, but I'm knowing that's why. This is why we getting these videos from Snoop Dogg and like different celebrities talking about her, because they feel like, okay, I'm only bringing up the facts. So one, like I said, he was found not guilty in court. So boom, should it affect it? It shouldn't affect it because he was found not guilty, which means he was found to not have raped the girl. Mm-hmm. But will it? We know that it will, based on what I was saying about all the journalism stuff. Yeah, we know that because it was controversy. People care more about a lie than the truth if the lie is more interesting. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna forever be like that.
But y'all can't fault her for asking that question. That's like people
I feel like that's why everybody is faulting her.
I think people. No, I think it was wrong timing. You shouldn't. I feel like him just passing away, it was just wrong timing. Like it's too sensitive. Like her family, they're still mourning. That's my issue with it. If he was still alive and she would ask that, I wouldn't have cared because it's a journalist question. But at the timing, it's wrong. But y'all can't really fault her for that because that's like somebody interviewing OJ and not asking about.
That's
that situation.
Even more controversial.
I'm using that as an example though. People get accused for rape all the time. Even if they don't even go to court, somebody's gonna ask you about it. So you can't fault her for asking. It was just her timing, which was the problem, and I think which a lot of people were upset about because a lot of people are still mourning. I think that's the biggest problem was just the timing. But you can't fault her for asking a question. You can't fault her because a lot of journalists do it. We give our opinions now, but once we graduate and get into the real world and we're doing interviews, you don't know what we gonna ask. Even if they not convicted, not found it guilty, it's still not a problem to ask because that's still a part of their career. That was still a downfall in his career. Even if he wasn't found guilty, it still affected him. So you really can't fault her for asking that. And that's why I just feel like
she's insensitive.
She's into because it's the wrong timing. It's not. That's my problem with it. It's the wrong timing.
And the case was closed, so she could bring it up all day. All he would have to do if he was still alive is say, "Oh, that case was closed."
And that's what Lisa Leslie was saying in the interview. Y'all had plenty of opportunities to ask him this while he was alive, and he could have shut it down, but y'all didn't. Y'all waited till he passed away. So that's what everybody's problem is with it. It's just really just timing.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
But just like timing right now.
Man, what? I was just sitting here thinking about that while everybody was talking. Like, I got sad.
But you know, one thing that we do know for fact that we did see on video was that boy Gervonte Davis, man. What?
That man wild.
To his defense.
He has short man syndrome.
Goodness.
He has short man syndrome.
He grabbed that woman by the collar and drugged her.
Short man syndrome.
Hey.
D-Lo, watch what you say.
Dude.
Watch what you say.
If
I got you as much as I can with the camera.
Dude, that's the mother to your child.
Yeah.
I wish my daddy would snatch up my mama like that.
Let him talk.
Being where she
Let him talk.
doing stuff that she ain't got no business doing. And I see her. Oh yeah. He didn't hit her though. He just grabbed her.
He just grabbed her.
He just grabbed her.
That man choked her up.
Right.
Grabbed her by the collar.
And her being the mother of his children don't mean a damn
nothing.
thing. Like at all.
What exactly was she doing?
Man, get out. D-Lo.
No.
The youngest one of the group.
What exactly was
But you
she
gotta
doing?
understand, bro.
No.
She's a grown woman.
No.
She is a grown woman. She can do whatever she wants to do.
You better take your L and back up.
She can do whatever she wants to do. If you see her out doing her, she's a grown woman, bro. She can live her life. You understand what I'm saying?
I'm
the early signs of domestic violence.
Look though,
I feel like
obviously behind closed doors, baby mama and him, they must be having some type of conversation or still having some type of relations where he would feel like, oh, if I see her out somewhere, she would, hold up.
No.
What is going on? I'm not saying, because I didn't see, hold up, let me say this. I ain't see the video of him grabbing her. But I know, you know what I'm saying? What you was saying, I ain't saying I would have grabbed her by no neck, but we'd have had to go have a conversation from in front of all the people. She would have just had to know to get up. Or, you know, I'm not saying hit her, none of that.
Bro, as a man, bro, you
right now,
as a grown man, bro, you gotta respect her as a grown woman. I don't care where you see her at, cameras or not.
Talk to him.
You be like, hey, you know, we got issues. Could you follow me to the bed? If she say no, she says no. If you have a disagreement with her, say your piece and leave it alone. There's no reason you should physically try to remove a person out of a situation, whatever the situation.
Literally, physically.
I don't care if it's your baby mama, your sister, your mama. It don't matter. He lifted her out of the chair. And it's just wrong.
Again, I did not see the video.
I'm not saying
but
it was
like
right,
I
even
said,
if he wasn't who he was. It's the fact that
it don't matter who
he's
he
right,
is
and
or who
it's a fact. But this is a person of his status, knowing people around, knowing we in the age of social media.
But no, that's why I said she would have had to know when she seen me like, hey, we gotta go talk outside.
And that's
something wrong.
If she said no, leave it alone.
Oh, if she said no,
y'all
then,
done.
Hey, okay, but look, I don't need you outside of my kids. I don't need you hitting me up for nothing. Hey, cause Lord knows, we don't know what they relationship.
He can't
is.
be that controlling. He
fine.
posts girls online.
He has short man syndrome.
He has different relationships online, and you know what I mean. So she can have different relationships online, and she can do whatever she wants.
It doesn't matter who she is, if they a celebrity or not. As a female, she needed to made it be known from the jump. Don't put your hands on me ever.
Exactly.
He should never feel that comfortable to put his hands on her. So that means that he possibly been putting his hands on her.
He hits her outside.
She used to that, and that's the problem right there.
All right, so if she ain't say nothing about it,
honestly, just like what Drew said, he could have gave her a look. He could have talked to her in a serious tone, like it's time to get up.
Did that to me.
But I'm saying he could have did that over grabbing her. You don't grab somebody like that.
You don't
like. That's why I say, hey, I ain't see the video of him grabbing her. But if he did grab her on some extra rough stuff, he was pissed.
He grabbed her by
the collar.
Bro, he grabbed her by the collar.
Hey, that's disrespectful, man. That's disrespectful.
Picked her up by the collar
and
took her
that's a short, buff dude.
He's a world champion, first off. His hands are illegal. So you shouldn't
and
be
he was close enough to get hit. If
that.
You are close enough to
him.
me to get hit by me, you're too close. Back up.
My brothers would have handled
Simple.
it.
It's that simple.
Hey, but say she had smacked him, right? Would he have been wrong to grab her?
No, he wouldn't have.
Oh, so when she swing.
No, if
she's swinging from reaction,
if she would have slapped him first, then it would have been a different story. Because I believe if you a female, you put your hands on him.
But if he would have grabbed her and she would have slapped him, she wouldn't have been in the wrong.
But she didn't do that.
She didn't.
He touched her first.
He
She was sitting there. He ran up on her
and
grabbed her up, hemmed her up, all that.
It's not like they had been arguing. Just went over there and grabbed her.
That's why I said, like, I want to
know. I don't care how bad it was.
Yeah, I didn't see the video, but from what I'm hearing, it's real disrespectful.
Few hours, I would have handled that.
He would have got slapped after he would have grabbed me. His little short self.
To get you out your element like that, bro. You know what I mean? It should be nothing to get you that mad or out your element to put your hands on a woman like that. I got 6 sisters, bro.
You got a girlfriend too.
And it's saddening, bro. I got 6 sisters. I got aunties. I got a little female cuz. It's nothing that should get a man out of his element to put his hands on a woman like that.
No, I'm not saying nothing about that putting hands on, because that shouldn't happen ever. You know. But I'm just saying, being a man, being a boyfriend, it's on that outside of your family probably, she the one person who can take you there. Who can really? I'm not saying not to putting your hands on her, not to putting your hands on her, but as far as getting upset, like. She can take you there for sure.
She can't take me there, bro, because I know who I am as a man before I get mad. I know who I am after I get mad. It's just some things that can't nobody make me do. You're not going to make me physically abuse a woman or grab a woman like that. That's just wrong.
And as a female, I'm not going to let
you. You know what I'm saying? And this is just a shout out to all the young men on campus. It's wrong. Domestic violence is wrong both ways. Women shouldn't put their hands on men. Men shouldn't put their hands on women. Right. Since we was on that topic, I just thought I'd throw that out there. I hope you guys.
And if you a female and you got a man who beating on you, fight back.
I got a taser.
Make a call. Simple. Don't take
that. Crazy topic. Like he said, since we on the topic of wilding, we gonna keep it on the wilding because the city was wilding yesterday.
Period.
At the parade.
KC.
I know that one. Hold on. I just know that one dealer with the A over there.
Right. You was not.
We gonna drop the link to last episode and how that man. Matter of fact, I might even plug the video of this man giving it to the 49ers. Cause look, he didn't even believe in his own city. But like I said, the Chiefs did the thing. My homeboy. Got the MVP, and Monty don't even get the mic. You a Raiders fan, man. You pass the mic on somewhere.
And hold on, look, and shout out to Travis Kelce being so turned during that speech.
Hello.
Passing the blunt in the street.
I told y'all.
That's how we do it.
I told y'all them boys.
Hey, Aaron, it's y'all first Super Bowl, so don't get too cocky, man.
It's our second, but sir, let me
51 years.
Let me know when the Raiders even think about a playoff spot.
We got 3 Super Bowls though. To y'all
in your lifetime.
It don't matter.
All right.
It don't matter.
Anyway,
we a better franchise.
The Chiefs
you better let them know, Aaron.
The Chiefs
we a better franchise.
You better let them know, Aaron.
Super Bowl
hey, we got 3. We got 3. That's all I got.
They should have lost.
We got 3.
But thank you for tuning in today. We are signing out. We are signing out.
Let's go, man. Chiefs up, man. Big trust, man.
And 49ers.